Everybody, it's Monica Heltz with the Fishers Health Department. Here is your daily briefing for Monday, September 21st. Our percent positivity rate is looking pretty good. We are under 5% on our county rate and our Fishers testing site rate, 4.71% at our Fishers testing site, 4.9% at Hamilton County. And then our case incidence rate is at 12.55. So those are the best numbers we've seen in quite some time. We're definitely headed in the right direction, and I'm very happy to report that today. As far as testing, we still have really great availability. So if you have any concerns about getting tested, if you want to be tested, if you're having symptoms, if you've been in contact with somebody, please don't hesitate to come through and get tested. As fall approaches, I believe we're coming up on the first day of fall. And the weather's gotten a little bit cooler. Friday and Saturday, we had a little bit of cooler weather. I know that many of you may be going indoors for more activities. I do want to encourage you to be creative and think about continuing all of the outdoor activities that you've been having over the summer, as we know that COVID is more likely to spread as we head indoors more. But there are some things that you can do to your home to keep yourself a little bit safer with the cooler weather and being indoors more. So one thing that you can do is sanitize your frequently touched surfaces. I know that we've spoken about this before. Just go around your house, think of all the things that you touch frequently: banisters, door handles, countertops, that kind of thing. So have some kind of cleaning schedule that you use. If you're concerned about the products that you're using, the EPA has a registration site for COVID verified products. Even simple bleach with a dilution can work very well. Make sure that you're, of course, storing your chemicals out of the reach of children and in a safe place away from fire. And that sort of thing. Just another caution: never mix any kind of bleach or ammonia chemicals together because they cause toxic fumes. Make sure that you're cleaning in a well-ventilated area as well. So those are just some general tips for cleaning the surfaces. And then the other thing that you can do that will help as it relates to your risk for COVID as you're indoors is you can increase your ventilation. And there's a few ways to do that. So the easiest way, of course, is to open your windows, especially when it's really nice and breezy outside. So that's going to be a really helpful thing to do. We know, of course, as the winter comes on, we're not going to want to do that too much. And we do want you to generally keep a normal temperature in your house. So some other things you can do, or you can utilize your exhaust fans, such as your bathroom exhaust fan, might be a good source that will help increase the circulation. You may also have an on setting on your HVAC system where you can just keep that circulation in your house going, even if it's not heating or cooling actively. So those are some things you can do. You can use your fans. You can leave the fans on if you have a room circulating fan, or if you wanted to set up another fan like in front of a window, you can do that too. And then you can also encourage some cross ventilation in your house by like opening windows at opposite sides of the house, or maybe one upstairs and one downstairs, or open the top half of one and the bottom half of another. There's some really great suggestions on the EPA's website if you're interested in learning more about cross circulation and improved ventilation for the purposes of COVID control. And then the other reference that I wanted to give you guys is for a group called ASHRAE. It's ASHRAE, and it stands for the American Society of Heating, Refrigerating, and Air Conditioning Engineers. They have a lot of really great suggestions, not just for households, but also for businesses and larger agencies as far as what they can do to increase that outside air circulation and outside air intake to decrease COVID risk. That's one of the mitigating things that you can do in environmental control. I guess the final thing I would say is regarding air purifiers or air sanitizers. Those may be helpful. There's no definitive evidence, but if you are going to invest in an air purifier or you have one, you're going to want to have it be on a filter of a MERV rating of 14 or higher. That is what is recommended. Again, MERV rating of 14 or higher. And you're going to want to, it's not going to purify everything in your house. So you're going to want to put it where it can be most effective. So for example, if someone in your household is sick, you can put it in their room and that may help. Or if you just want things to be a little bit more filtered in a common area, that would be another kind of smarter place to put that. So just things that you may think of doing if it's a big concern to you, or if you're thinking about having a small gathering and trying to figure out how to keep people safe over the holidays. So again, keep up the good work, keep being safe, everybody, and I'll be back tomorrow. Thanks.